Pretty sure Norton didn't remove that. I'm pretty sure that was MalwareBytes. So I wouldn't call them either way right now. It's too hard to tell. It's too close. So I'm gonna install SpyBot on both sides. Of course, not the T timer. And run it, update it, get it going, and see how this does. Nothing's running in the background on the Norton side. Alright, so I'll be right back once I've... Alright, so I'm back. I've got it installed now. I'm just gonna do a check for problems on both sides. And I'll be back once it completes, hopefully with some results. Yes, Norton is still seeing something that was blocked. Not too sure what that's all about. Okay, so it's a it's a Google redirect virus that's on that the MalwareBytes and Norton actually let through. I know exactly how to find this one. That's not a big serious problem. I'm going to be using something from Kaspersky's tools. It's TDSS killer, and that'll remove that. I haven't seen anything yet on this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the TDS killer and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. So I'm just going to close that because I can open that up anytime I want. And I'm going to open up TDSS killer. I'm going to double click it. So it's seen this VMSCSI is infected. That might be just VMware stuff. So I'm not too sure, so I'm going to put it on the other side as well and try it out. This one didn't see a thing, so that obviously was something. So that goes to show definitely that point right there. It definitely saw something. It needs to reboot, and it did see something. I'm going to let these scans finish. They shouldn't take too much time, so I'll be right back once they finish. Alright, so we're all done with the SpyBot scans. They didn't find anything, so nothing there. I'm going to reboot the both systems, and the reason being is because it did find a TDSS rootkit on the one that had MalwareBytes on it whenever I started infecting. The one that had Norton. So far it has like a startup option. I'm going to go into that whenever it reboots. I'll be right back. Alright, so it just finished. The TDSS killer did kill that VM SCSI, whatever it was. So it did find something that's just in the end user. Alright, so it definitely did Norton and the MalwareBytes did not detect it, but Norton did see it and tell me that it was TDSS. And if you search the internet enough, you will find TDSS killer, and it does work. So Norton will help you find it if you're technical. Whereas if you just use MalwareBytes, you would have been kind of stuck. You would have never known. You would have been redirected whenever you go to Google. You would have been sent somewhere else. But yeah, TDSS killed it pretty quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remove this in the Norton because nothing's finding anything. but I'm certain there's something in here, and I'm just going to try and remove it with hijack this and see if it actually removes. So it did remove, so that's interesting. I fear it might not have been infected, but I thought it was. Like, those did run. Maybe Norton stopped it. I'm not too sure. But let's open up to hijack this on the MalwareBytes, what the MalwareBytes side was. This one here is a definite virus. Not too sure about it. If we open up the location of it, it's actually nowhere to be found. Yeah, it's not in here. Alright, so it looks like Norton got rid of that one, I guess, or MalwareBytes did. So I'm going to put those all back on. And this should get rid of that, which it did. So right now I'd still be rooting the one that had Norton on it more secure. Not by much, but definitely more secure. I'm going to call it at that. I don't believe there's actually any infections anymore in this, but I may come back to do a system that is, already infected with a lot of viruses, duplicate it, and put MalwareBytes against Norton, and see what they catch and miss in the same routine as this. But anyway, that's the end of my test. Signing off.